Well, hello everybody. This is my work desk today. This is a gusli, and this is, well, without the keyboard part. This is a Russian instrument, table gusli, more properly spoken. I have been putting on some new strings. You see the shiny ones and the not so shiny ones that I'm still trying to get to. I am going to show you all how to tie a loop. We have fresh strings here, and they're okay. They're in pretty good shape. But what I do first, because strings like these aren't meant to be changed a whole heck of a lot, we take a nice piece of coarse steel wool and we clean the string. I got the string over here. You see the little shavings of the steel wool here. And I'm going to reverse this camera, I think. Or maybe I can't while I'm doing this. Well, it's not that terribly interesting to just run some steel wool over the here. I'm going to put this up like this. Let's see if this works. Whoa! And so, where's my string? There it is. We just run the steel wool on the string like so. We grab it and pull it. We try to change directions of the steel wool when we place it on so that we're putting more torque on certain parts of the string. The string is a circle, it's circular, but you want to get as much gunk off of it as possible, so you give it about four goes, but each time you do it, you don't pull it the same way. You pull it a little differently, or you change the angle so that you're scraping essentially another side of the circle. And here we go. Now the fun part, which is tying loops. And the loops, obviously, as you can see right there, are not allowed to slip. And that's what they look like when they're on the instrument. And I'm going to try to set this up here in such a way that I can show you how this is done best I can. Whoop. Now, this is very, very inconvenient here, but I do want to do something good out of this. Here, why can't we see anything? Okay, there it is. So we take the string, we bend it. We don't bend it. We just coil it essentially, and we give ourselves about 2 inches here, and we cross the string over this string. But we're not bending. Here is where we're going to bend. We pinch the string here, and then we bend it like that, and that's our first move. Now this should ideally create like a slip knot so that this part of the string will coil around the long part here and make a nice unslippable noose essentially, this part of it won't slip, but this will still be able to grab and ideally grab onto the peg. So here we go. So that we got our first thing here. So we grab with our thumb, forefinger here on the left hand, and we bend up. We go like that. Okay, so now we have that, and that's sort of our slip zone. But now the rest of it, we want to be real tight. So the string, we want to put this string at about a 90-degree angle, and we take our thumb, coil it over like this, forefinger comes over the top, and we bend like that, and we push the string a little bit back. We do like that, and we just keep turning it essentially. And now, see, here we go. That's how it gets started. And now, these are nice thick strings. It's steel, so people with not so much hand strength, this is going to be a little challenging. But see how it goes? It's a little sloppy because I'm not doing it perfect here. But this portion here should be nice and even. But I'm getting it as good and tight as I can with the camera in front of my face. We do it about 7 times. Okay, until we get this. There we go, nice and in focus. So we got that going on. Now the string is going to lie on the instrument on this side, with this side, the side that's facing the camera, facing up. And what we do with the very last thing is this extra part of the string, we bend it backwards, like so, and then we cut off the extra. We only want a little tiny bit of it so that it doesn't really get in our way. We just cut it off with the wire cutters. And we got our little tiny chunk. And that goes away. And there we have it, y'all. Whoop! And see how it slips? And it's perfect now, so it can go on the instrument. And that is loop tying for gusli, and for auto harps, and for sitars, and for a couple of other instruments. Lots of other instruments will use this sort of technique. And I hope you enjoyed that, y'all. Signing out. Worlds of Music USA video.